down.
What's up guys, your boy CJ here, back into the video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Stay safe out there. It's the MCO extended again. Anyway, so back to the point. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial. I'm going to be doing a tutorial about pop-up windows. I know it sounds a little bit different from what you normally see. It's actually a fact that I recently found out myself. I'm having a lot of fun with it, definitely. If you want to know what it looks like, it's right now on screen. This is what it's going to look like. And yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are in Premiere Pro. I already loaded up the software with a couple of materials to work with, just for the sake of the tutorial, shortening the time. Anyway, let's moving forward. So you already have your footage, you drop it down the timeline. You're gonna move down to your project panel. You can select new items at the bottom left, and go up, select color matte. Now this works not only with a color matte, but also with images, videos as well. I'm just doing this for the sake of the tutorial. I'm going to set it to 1080p with 24 frames. Click OK. And I'm going to set it to white. There we go. Name it as background. Alright, so I'm going to drag it down, put it down my timeline. Alright, so now I already have my timeline. I'm going to mute this just so it doesn't get so noisy. And now you gotta before we moving forward, I recommend you guys to set your source monitor to 50% just to make things much more easier later on. Trust me, you're gonna know what's later on. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to my effects panel now. I'm gonna select on my background first, go up to my effects panel on the top left. I'm gonna select motions. Why I select motion is because I'm gonna select the entirety of the white color matte. I'm gonna drag it down. Yep, all the way down. So till you can see your background footage. Next, what you're gonna do, you're gonna have to play with keyframes. Normally, I recommend people to move at least 15 seconds forward in the timeline, just so that it's easier to select your keyframes later on. Now, by keyframes, I mean this. You're gonna select on this little clock next to position. Now, select it. A little diamond is gonna come out on your timeline up here in your effects panel. Next, what you're gonna do, you're gonna select motion. Now before you select motion, you're gonna move another maybe around 20 seconds. That's 1, 2, 3, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 seconds. Why did I do that? And how did I do that? I basically press Shift right. Now, Shift right is each tap is increasing 5 seconds. Left means decreasing of 5 seconds. Now, for example, I'm gonna do it 5 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, come on, my key's stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 seconds. Sorry, I did it 6 times just for the sake of the video. Now, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna select motion. Then I'm gonna drag. I'm gonna go back to my source monitor. I'm gonna drag the entire footage back upwards, covering the entire footage, my background footage. Now, what's gonna happen is basically this. I'm gonna demonstrate it to you now. I'm gonna hit play. And there, you have your pop-up panel, pop-up window. Now it's gonna look dull just because it's slowly panning out. Now what can we do to spice things up? Now you can go up to your effects panel, select on your first keyframe, right-click on it, and select ease in on your right-click on it, select temporal interpolation, and select ease in. Same thing with the other one, only this time you're gonna select ease out. Now why did I do this? It gives out a little bit of a more cinematic effect. You won't see it very obvious, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to position. On the left you'll see a small arrow pointing right. I'm gonna click on it, it's gonna come out pointing down, and you're gonna have this little diagram here. Now this is what we call the graph tool. Graph tool is very powerful in terms of advanced editing. You're gonna have more cinematic footage, some more cinematic video coming out thanks to this effect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna now play with this a little bit. So I'm gonna drag up the first one and give it a little bit of curve. What this curve does is basically giving us a little bit of a slow slowing pop-up feature. I'm really sorry if I can't speak very well. It's just my accent. Not my accent, it's more like my mouth is having a little bit more trouble right now. Anyway, back to the video. With this, you can have a little bit of a slow motion going up, and that's just perfect. I kind of like that already. I might adjust, making it a little bit more sharper curves. Making it a little bit, more tempo with it. There we go, and that's perfect already. In my opinion, that's super perfect. You can do this the same thing for doing an outro and an intro. It's the same thing, and you can also do it for images. You can do it for videos. It doesn't matter what you put in it. It's only leave it up to your imagination. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked that little bit of tutorial. I did this video a little bit more differently. Now, as again, I'm gonna repeat this, that this effect is only a part of the story. You have to really recreate the story yourself to make this a little bit more perfect. This is just a small tool, a small effect, if you will. But then again, this effect is a powerful one. The limitation is only up to your imaginations. Anyway, I hope you guys stay safe out there. Be safe, keep your social distancing, wash your hands, and stay safe, stay indoors. It's your boy CJ. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!